Another boring weekend with no good games to play. It's times like these where you gotta look back at some old games from the past and play some truly great classics.
Super Beanie-man gaming. All kinds of games he's playing.
Push start to begin.
Super Beanie-man gaming.
So, SOCOM Confrontation. Can I still play it? Can I still own noobs? Or am I going to get frustrated and throw another pad at the wall? Let's play it and find out. Here we go. Okay, so the first level is basically a tutorial level of the game where it introduces you to all the people involved in making it. You see their logos appear on screen like a chain reaction, one by one, and there appears to be a sandstorm on the Slant 6 logo, though thankfully you can skip it by pressing X. It's a rather basic first level, to be honest, and in terms of gameplay and story, it kind of falls a bit flat because, well, there isn't any. So level 2 continues the tutorial section, this time focusing on the game's controls, with the first button it teaches you being the start button. All you have to do here is press start to win. The game even tells you on screen to press start. I mean, geez game, I know it's only level 2, but fuck me, you don't need to hold my hand all the time. I don't need that much guidance. I have played games before, you know. Okay, so I press start, but my soldier guy just stands there like he's caught on a fish hook or something, and nothing at all happens, regardless of how long I wait. Come on, I just want to play. What the hell? What the fuck? Has it crashed or something? The music's still playing though, so I'm not really sure. Okay, let's try that again. I've obviously done something wrong now. Maybe it's not press start, maybe you gotta do something else. Right. Upon pressing start, the game's first enemy terrorist appears on screen, and for the life of me, I just can't figure out how to beat him. It's a large pop-up box, but no matter what I press, the fucker just sujos the fuck out of the game and stays there on screen permanently. Fucking hell! Come on! Jesus! Just fucking go already! Stop spinning fucking around! I haven't even got a drink. Fuck. So I green up and head back in for another round. This time making sure to equip my N14 noob cannon so I can pray and spray this motherfucker into next week. But you know what? I prayed, and my god I sprayed, but nothing. The box just soaked up the shots like a bullet sponge motherfucker running through the fish market on Crossroads. That box just made me his bitch, and now he's dancing on my shame-riddled corpse. So, like any good SOCOM player, I decided to wait this one out. I'll get the drop on this one instead. No guts, no desert glory and all that. So, I camp it out around the corner, watching and waiting for my perfect moment to jump out and attack. It's time to put some pressure on this fucking cunt. All I need is a bit more vigilance, and I know I can do it. Go. Mins pass by, and then I strike. Bam, bam, I press start. The box appears, and it spins. I've respawned again. How is this guy getting to me so quick? Hacks. I call hacks. For fuck's sake, man. It's like I've fallen into his death trap again without even knowing it. It's a bit of jungle out here, I tell you, as I lie alone, abandoned in the ruins of a fucking blood lake. I'm right in the mixer and I need to be careful, clearly. This time I'm fucking doing it. So I try again and again with no luck, and it's not long before the shadow falls and the fox hunt begins again. But this time I'm bringing out the secret weapon. The IW-80. Now I'm the Night Stalker, hunting my prey, who are gonna wish they weren't caught in my crossfire when my IWs finish with them.
Guns up, and enemies nearby.
I unload the IW into him, strafing left and right, back and forth, but nothing. I've fallen again. I just can't get past this box. This boss. Stick me in quarantine, boss. I'm just not cut out for this urban wasteland anymore, it seems. And that's it. That's completely it for SOCOM Confrontation. This is it in a nutshell. A title screen. It's a title screen game. A fucking title screen. And I can't even get past that. What the fuck, man? Never mind SOCOM fucking Confrontation. This shit should have been called SOCOM Abomination, man. Because it's a fucking joke. Fuck Sony. And fuck whoever's bright idea it was to turn the servers off. And fuck even more whoever's even bigger bright idea it was to make SOCOM Confrontation an online only game. Because this right here is absolutely fucking useless now. And it is such a fucking shame. So there you have it. If you have this game now and aren't an absolute cunt who's going to sell it on eBay or fucking anywhere they want to try, but don't actually want to play the title screen game, then what are you supposed to fucking do? Well, here are my top 10 uses for SOCOM Confrontation in 2019 and beyond. God, it's sight and didn't see us all. It would be best to make sure of securing the air. Damn it. Coming.
SOCOM Confrontation is a makeshift knife.
Excellent.
SOCOM Confrontation is a food truck. SOCOM Confrontation is a crumb catcher. SOCOM Confrontation is a
damn it.
paper rip.
Cool.
SOCOM
Pretty neat, huh?
Confrontation is an earring.
Oh.
SOCOM Confrontation is a table prop.
Perfect.
SOCOM Confrontation is a drinks coaster. SOCOM Confrontation is a doorstop. SOCOM Confrontation is a frisbee.
Hey, asshole. Were you talking to me? Me? Oh. Yeah, so hopefully those 10 will actually prove of use to you, but yeah, other than that, maybe you just leave it in your shelf full of your games and just have it as a piece of history. A kind of useless piece of history now, but a piece of history nonetheless, I guess. In all seriousness though, what a game, and more importantly, what a series. SOCOM was amazing. SOCOM 2 especially was just the best. It was by far the best PS2 online game. I mean, this sucker came out in what, 2002, 2003 maybe, and it was leaps and bounds ahead of anything else that was online at the time. You know, it had dedicated servers, it had a proper lobby menu system, you had deep customization with weapons and equipment, you had the ability to invite friends, there was chat, you could make private rooms, you could password protect rooms, there was in-game leaderboards on this thing, you know, it just went on, and there was multiple modes as well. It wasn't just suppression, you had demolition, where there was a bomb in the middle of the map and you had to get it and take it to either your enemy's base or defend your base from the enemy blowing your one up. You know, there was respawns, there was extraction, where you had to escort some VIPs to safety. There was and then if you were the terrorist, you had to kill them. You know, there was loads of different modes. It was brilliant. It was so good. And yeah, it never really reached the heights of SOCOM 2. I mean, I would probably say this was the closest, but even Confrontation, it wasn't that great, especially at launch. It could have done with, for me at least, another year in development, because when it came out, it was pretty awful. I remember getting it and struggling to connecting to rooms, but getting trapped on the respawn bit at the start of a game. You know, guns weren't shooting right, mines, you couldn't place them down correctly. You know, there was loads of problems, and it took a while. It took a long time for it to settle and for them to make the game how it should have been. Then you had the Cold Front DLC, and I think that was a bit too expensive, really. I never bothered with it. I thought it was a bit overpriced, and by that point I think a lot of people dropped off. I mean, there was still the hardcore. The hardcore played it through to the end. I mean, that was one of the great things about SOCOM, you know, joining a clan and being part of this brilliant community. There was so many good players on it. There was so many good mates that I made on it. Even to this day, I still play with people from SOCOM online on my PS4. Yeah, and no game has ever really grabbed me like that, you know, where I've rushed home to play it, and I played in clan battles, and I took it seriously, too seriously for my detriment to my controllers, you know, and they've been smashed up because I got so annoyed. And yeah, it's just a fabulous game, and I can't believe in 2019 we still haven't had another SOCOM since SOCOM 4. You know, Zippers no more, I get it, but Sony, come on, you need to bring this back. Bring it back for the PS5. Do what Warframe did at the start of PS4's lifetime. You know, release it for free and just work on it throughout the whole console gen. You know, add new maps, new modes, new weapons. Hell, if you really want to, put some sort of loot customization boxes in there where you can pay for different coloured suits or little emblems for your shoulders, you know, or, you know, even take it to be a bit more ridiculous, you know, have different hats and stuff that you could wear, you know, anything. But yeah, just release something, you know, or go the whole hog and just do a proper full priced retail game where we have a big story mode as well as the online. But yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with it. They just seem to be happy to just sleep on it for now. Let Fortnite and Call of Duty and all the other shooters just take over. When I think SOCOM could come back now. I think it's time it could come back and come back strong. And sure, the gameplay has aged quite badly in a way. I mean, the shooting is just sort of straight left and right. You do sort of spray and pray, and everyone used to criticise people for doing that, but that was really the only way you could shoot, unless you were sniping. You know, it was just sort of, yeah, but that was part of the fun. And Confrontation did have better aim, I'll give it that. Yeah, I would just love to see it back. Just update it slightly, and yeah, maybe go that free-to-play route, you know, just as long as I get some SOCOM, I'm happy. So yeah, that's it for today's review. It's a bit different than normal. Yeah, I don't think this is worth buying now, really, not unless you like title screens and developer logos. But yeah, it's still a great piece of history, this game, and it probably was one of the PS3's best online games, to be fair. Much better than SOCOM 4, better than SOCOM 3. I think that was a bit shit, but I would say SOCOM 2 is still the best. So yeah, if you played it back in the day, I'm sure you know how great it was. But for now, yeah, I can't really recommend it because it's literally just a title screen. Yeah, so be gone. Anyway, I've been Super Beanie-man, and this has been my SOCOM Confrontation review in 2019. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Excellent, Snake.